HMO planning permission, complete guide to avoiding fines. Welcome, property investors and landlords. Today we're tackling a crucial issue that can make or break your HMO investment. Planning permission. Many assume they know the rules, but hidden pitfalls can lead to devastating fines. Imagine investing heavily into a property, only to face unlimited penalties and legal action because of a planning oversight. It's a nightmare that happens all too often. Problem visual, unlimited fines and legal action. Operating a house in multiple occupation, HMO, without the correct planning permission isn't a minor slip. It can result in unlimited fines, rent repayment orders, and even criminal prosecution. Landlords have lost properties and portfolios simply for misunderstanding complex regulations. This isn't scare tactics, it's reality. Solution Tease, your guide to navigating HMO planning. The good news, this is your roadmap. We'll break down the system, clarify jargon, highlight pitfalls, and show you proven strategies to stay compliant. By the end, you'll know exactly how to protect your assets, avoid fines, and maximize returns. Understanding HMOs and planning permission. What is an HMO? An HMO is a property rented by at least 3 people who are not from one family but share facilities. 2 categories matter: small HMO, C4, 3 to 6 unrelated tenants. Large HMO, Sui Generis, 7 or more tenants. This distinction dictates whether planning permission is needed. Permitted development versus planning permission. Many landlords assume converting a family home into an HMO always falls under permitted development. That's true for some small HMOs, C3 to C4. But once you cross into large HMO territory, 7+, you enter Sui Generis use, always requiring planning permission. The first costly mistake many make is assuming all HMOs are treated the same. Use classes: C3, C4, Sui Generis. C, 3 dwelling houses, standard family homes. C4, HMO, 3 to 6 unrelated tenants, usually permitted development but not in all areas. Sui Generis, 7+ tenants. Always needs planning permission. Key takeaway: never assume. Always check your local authority's exact requirements before committing to a deal. The impact of Article 4 directions. What is Article 4? Article 4 directions remove permitted development rights. For HMOs, this means even a C3 to C4 conversion, normally automatic, may require full planning permission. Why do councils use Article 4? To control HMO concentrations and address issues like parking, noise, and neighborhood character. Article 4 gives councils full oversight of HMO growth. How to identify Article 4 areas. Check your local council's planning portal for Article 4 maps or notices. Search Article 4 direction HMO plus your postcode. Always check before purchase. Consequences of ignoring Article 4. If you convert without permission in an Article 4 area, councils can enforce reversion to single use, issue fines, or prosecute. Cities like Nottingham, Manchester, and Leeds have strict Article 4 controls. Landlords there who bypass planning face legal action and financial loss. Licensing versus planning permission. 2 different requirements. Planning permission and HMO licensing are separate. Planning permission governs land use. Licensing governs safety and management standards. Having one does not cover the other. You must comply with both. HMO licensing types. Mandatory. For 5+ tenants across multiple households, usually in 3+ story properties. Additional. Councils can extend licensing to smaller HMOs in problem areas. Selective. Applies to all private rentals in designated zones. Penalties for non-compliance. Operating without a license carries unlimited fines, potential rent repayment orders, up to 12 months rent refunded, and even criminal charges. Common mistakes. Securing planning but forgetting to license. Obtaining a license but failing to check planning. Assuming compliance in one area equals compliance in both. PCMA emphasizes a holistic approach. Success depends on full compliance across planning and licensing, avoiding fines and protecting your investment. Proactive due diligence before you buy. Check the planning portal. Look for Article 4 restrictions. Confirm the use class. Is it C3? Will you need C4 or Sui Generis? Review local licensing schemes. Understand mandatory, additional, or selective requirements. Engaging professionals. Build your A-team. Planning consultants navigate policies and maximize approval chances. HMO architects design layouts that satisfy both planning and licensing standards. Property lawyers handle legal risks, appeals, or enforcement issues. Compliance strategies. Ongoing vigilance. Monitor council websites. Policies change. Maintain high property standards. Reduces complaints and inspections. Keep detailed records, vital in disputes or audits. Case study. The savvy investor. A PCMA student, Sarah, found a terraced house in a university town. It sat inside an Article 4 area. Rather than walk away, she hired a planning consultant and architect. They tailored her application to council policy, proving her HMO would add value. She secured planning permission and a license, creating a profitable, compliant investment. Her diligence avoided fines and built long-term wealth. The importance of planning. From use classes to Article 4 and from licensing to compliance, the message is clear. Never cut corners. Planning is about more than avoiding fines. It safeguards your investment, ensures longevity, and supports profitability. The transition to the hidden wealth code. At PCMA, we teach that property wealth isn't just buying cheap and selling high. It's about understanding systems, mastering regulations, and making strategic decisions. Avoiding fines and securing compliance directly builds sustainable wealth. Hidden Wealth Code. Unlock your potential. The Hidden Wealth Code is our framework for turning overlooked properties into income-generating assets. It's built on due diligence, planning mastery, and expert execution. By learning the nuances of planning and compliance, you unlock exponential opportunities. Ready to unlock your property's full potential? Download your free Hidden Wealth Code guide via the link below. Learn how PCMA can help you avoid pitfalls, master compliance, and turn your property goals into tangible wealth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a PCMA strategy video, including our next deep dive on financing flat conversions.